a tall task for us today, but we are on it. Welcome, welcome to all of those of you streaming in from Zoom land. Let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath in because we have a huge field synchronizing with us today in this exact moment in time. A couple thousand people that are tracking with us in this exact moment. So let's go ahead and hold that field, hold that space. Nice deep breath in. And as we begin our light link, sending that cord of consciousness and connection up to the sun, and inhaling, breathing in the fresh morning air. Notice, let's go ahead with our sense of smell as we activate it. Whatever that morning air smells like for you, maybe it's a fresh pine forest scent. Maybe it is summer or spring or snow, the winter snow scent in the morning. And a nice big exhale out. Another nice deep breath in and exhale out. And as you send your synchronization, that link of consciousness, I'm taken and being deeply rooted into the woods today for our light link. So I want to have you send your consciousness up through the trees. Maybe it's in some deciduous. For me, I'm getting nice tall pines rising up all around us. And the pines represent that higher spiritual awareness. They also represent our inner thoughts, those inner anchors reaching towards the heavens. The pine cone, like the pineal gland. When we're working with the pine tree, it is those points, those reflective points of consciousness, those links towards the sun. So again, feeling the earth rising towards the sun with you. And again, feeling through the tips of the trees that connection of the golden rays of sunlight. And it's important to notice because we are working through this light link, our golden flame, our golden point of connection. As you breathe in and out, this is our golden flame, is our point of identity. What identity, what imprint? Of course, our intuition, our space of faith, because when we're working our intuition, it is not the mind. So we have to have faith in that greater force, the unseen realm, our unseen intelligence. And we get to shift the identity we are working with to navigate our daily lives with that unseen intelligence. So just breathe here for a few moments, letting that identity, who do you get to become? Who are you when you navigate from this unseen intelligence? And as you drop your field, as you drop your energy deep into the earth, let those roots sink in. For you are a being of the stars. You are a being here to shift, to mold, to shape, to claim an authority as a being of light, as a being of consciousness, as a being of greater insight and perspective. I want you to go ahead and lick your lips and relax your jaw. Really feel the physical body, roll the shoulders, open up that body. Let the mind hold the space of the forest and the trees and the sun shining down through them. But let the body hold the roots in the infrastructure. And as it does, as you feel yourself in whatever way, twisting and rolling the shoulders and whatever needs to happen, let the light, in the same way it works its way down through the trees, let it work its way down through your body. Let it work its way in. And know that one of your many gifts, in the same way, you can speak and you can hear and you can feel and you can sense. Know that you see light. It is one of your many languages. I had the unique opportunity to witness and to be part of and to participate in an incredibly miraculous healing event last night where a huge body and congregation of people came together in the name of Christ and in the name of practicing and bringing forward ancient healing techniques through music and song and touch through simply allowing the spirit to move through them. And one of the many gifts that I witnessed in that and remembered is that we all have this ability to see light. We just forget. So there it is, our identity. Which identity do we choose? We all have this capacity to just see, feel, know that light is here. It is ever present within us. And sure, sometimes it is in literal light that we see in the external sense. But right now, you can feel into your body. You absolutely felt the sun shining on the trees, and you can feel the difference in the shadows as you imagine the trees in the forest and where it's illuminated and not. And as you feel into your system and your body, you can feel where maybe the light is coming through as you feel yourself as the trees in the forest, and you feel yourself standing as one of the trees in that forest or as the forest itself. Breathing, expanding your awareness, you become the forest, slowing down the mind, letting the forest expand within you, letting more and more light seep in as the sun reaches its zenith, illuminating all within. As your identity expands, locking in, how does it lock in? You claim. You claim it. There's no room for resistance or doubt or hesitation. Just claiming. Our human mind often thinks, it brings me, this morning I was riding my bike out into the road with the dog, and unexpectedly, there's never traffic, but a car was coming and I had to quick stop. My brakes were a little faulty and they didn't want to, but we did, right? There was no hesitation in my need to stop. And yet, if we were to invert that, so often as humans, we stop. We find all of the reasons, step out of flow. The sun continues to rise, continues to sink with us, whether or not we stay with it. So I want you to move your body some more. Roll the shoulders, wiggle, roll the ankles, wiggle the toes, roll your wrists. See where else you can allow for this light to activate. See if you can't pop a hip open, like wiggle the hip joint in some way, just by undulating from one hip, one side, weight on one hip and then the other, especially if you're sitting, or maybe pulling a knee in and then shifting. That pops some energy open, allowing the light to now flow. Can you see this? Can you feel this light? This is a gift. It's not even a gift. I mean, we don't think of our ability to breathe as a gift, and yet it's a gift too. We don't think of our ability to smell as a gift, and yet get a cold and lose your sense of taste, and it's a gift. We don't think of our ability to see physically, and yet it is a gift. We don't think of our ability to feel and see and sense this light within, and yet it is a gift that we've forgotten we possess. Think how much more easily our life would be if we just remembered how capable of this we are. It's like a body part that we've forgotten. It's a body part that's been denied from us. I stumbled across a video that found, and I'll have to go back and find it, found documentation of the American Medical Journal that in sometime, I'm going to say in the 50s, used to show the energetic body as one of the body systems. So somewhere between here and there, and whatever year that was, it was removed. That's like showing the human body without a left arm. And yet it's worked. Because in so many ways, we no longer know ourselves. We deny our ability, and in turn, we deny our authority over our own capacity through our touch, through our inner wisdom, through our inner knowing to heal ourselves, to heal others, to command light, to be in service, to be in agency, to be in sacred partnership, in sacred union and communion with God. I want you to take your hands now and rub them together. And I want you to feel this collective field that we are holding in this moment, you and me and everyone else that's online. And then those that are tuning in etherically, meaning they're coming in and catching this at a later point. And then those that are kind of being held in the center of this field, that are tuning in without conscious awareness, that are holding greater fields and just knowing and feeling our love and support, and sending prayers for our love and support. And just allowing this collective field that we are holding to be activated, as though through our etheric field, through our energy bodies, and by simply linking our hearts and saying a prayer that I am worthy, that I am light, that I am love, that we lift our hearts, we lift our consciousness in joy, and that we claim it. We claim ourselves, and we claim God's love. We claim, most importantly, the light within us. We choose to take a stand within this circle of light, within this ecosystem. There is a place for me, and I claim this place, where there is an inevitable unfolding of the rose, of the pattern that is natural. It is already done. In the same way your breath unfolds naturally, And you can either keep hitting the pause button and filling your mind and your body with the filler, or you can find your spot in the circle and you can step in and just hold the line through your consciousness and your prayers and your worthiness. You don't have to know how, you just have to step in and take my hand and the hand of the person next to you and say yes. And sure, it may feel at moments like it's going fast or too fast, or it may feel overwhelming or like you don't understand. But that's just your body calibrating to the inertia and the momentum of what is inevitable. And the curiosity is just calibration. It is not wrong, it is just calibration. It is your body calibrating to the frequency and the pace and the speed. All you need to do is hold and know that you are held, that there is a force, a current that is holding you. You just have to claim your spot. Continuing to breathe here, for it is already done. You are already live within the system. Continuing to breathe. The words will flow freely from you. The energy will flow freely from you. The movement will flow freely from you. And just as the wind blows through the trees, the cycles of life will flow freely through you. And just as the waters cleanse the pollens, which send the seeds into the earth, and just as the earth claims the seeds, so too will the earth claim you and your ideas and your intentions as they flow freely through you. And just as your ideas and your intentions flow freely through you, so too will spirit flow freely through you. It is inevitable. For life, creation, light is inevitable. Love is inevitable. It's simply up to you to choose it, to claim it, and to know that at the core, in the deepness of it all, what it's all about. It is your nature. It is the root, source, seed that binds. That is the promise. That is the mark. That is the glue that links us all. Nice deep breath in. Give thanks to all of the light, to all of the love that has presenced itself here. Thank you for the answers. Thank you for the blessings. Thank you for the showing and the revealing of all that is. Thank you to Enki. Thank you to Ninma. Thank you to each of you for your hearts being open, for holding and for showing me, for letting me participate with you for letting me claim my space in this powerful circle of life and creation. And so it is, and so it shall be. Namaste. So much